We got TikTok going, YouTube, looks like Twitch is up. Cool. So today I am starting a new project. We're going to work with a tool set called thirdweb, thirdweb.com. This is the thirdweb portal. Yeah, basically the same thing. There's a few websites you can go to get started. One is thirdweb.com, one is thirdweb.com/portal. Another is thirdweb.com/start, which I guess this button just takes you there. Anyway, you can see on screen, they do a few different things. NFTs, marketplaces like OpenSea, tokens, so you can make your own token. Packs, which is one that I'm really interested in personally. I'm going to try to use this feature. So think about like a pack of Pokemon cards, right? Some common, some rare, drops and splits and some other stuff. One of the cool things about drops that they can do, so like drops are pretty common. Like everyone in crypto world is doing drops. With thirdweb, you can do a gasless drop and gasless minting, which seems like a pretty cool feature to me. And then PFP collections, I think this is talking about profile pics. I think that's what PFP means. Not 100% sure. Yeah, so literally, let's dive in. Got VS Code open here. And gonna do a quick caffeine check. Alani New Berry Pop. And I got black coffee. Beach Plum LaCroix. Not stoked about that, but anyway, win some, you lose some. And I think I have a burger on the way. Okay, so where do I start? I guess let's start with start. That makes sense, right? So we'll go to start. I think I'm going to need to get to like a GitHub repository or something like that. But we'll just start here first of all. Connect your wallet. Welcome to the dashboard. We are now completely free to use. All right, cool. Yeah, so I'll connect a wallet. This kind of assumes some background knowledge, I guess, that you know how to use MetaMask. I already do, so fine. Let me see something. Bam, bam. Do I want to enter my MetaMask? I guess I'm going to have to do this. Okay, let me take this off screen 1 second. Shows what I know about Web3 development, so I guess we're connecting our wallet to begin with. I would think you would do that as like a finishing step, but I don't know. What are you working on? I'm going to try to convert futurecaster to a crypto project. So I'll show you futurecaster here in a minute. Let's see, here is my MetaMask wallet. I think I'm getting some lag or something. All right, password. Cool, and that's working. Connect, great. So, yeah, it should be connected now. Let's see. Open the page fresh. Okay, so now I can deploy new contracts. This is interesting. I want to do a testnet deployment before I do a real deployment, right? So I kind of think that this might not be the vibe. Yeah, I really would have expected they take me to some docs or something first. Let's go to the developer docs. Okay, why did right-click do back? Right-click should say open link in new tab. Right-click says back. So this is not a proper HTML anchor tag, huh? Tisk, tisk, did y'all do something finicky? Yeah, look at that. This anchor tag has no href. All right, fine. Okay. All right, so here's documentation. Developers assemble, so we'll install this. Written an article over here. Let's go look at that. I want to know, like, so this is like an SDK. But I want a whole starter. I want a whole starter. So this is like a React toolkit. That's great. But I would like a whole starter or a template, right? Read data from the blockchain. You just want to read data from the blockchain. All you need is the thirdweb SDK. Public RPC, if you have your own dedicated RPC, you can use that one instead. Well, I don't have a dedicated RPC. Make things happen on the blockchain. Warning, this is not suitable for front end. I like that they call that out. So let's go to should be used with extreme care on the back end, making sure not to expose your private keys. Check out this guide. Okay, so this seems like what I'm looking for, actually. thirdweb SDK. And it is typed, I think. So I definitely want to do something on the testnet before I'm like deploying real contracts, connecting my real wallet. All right, maybe getting started. So I basically need a public RPC. Okay. Okay. What websites is this? This is thirdweb. Nice, dude. Thank you so much. Okay, so it seems to be pretty agnostic about your backend, right? So I guess I'm going to pick whatever backend I want. So I could go for Express or Next or Blitz. I'm going to go Blitz. All right, so I haven't seen any reason not to at this point. So let's blow it up and see. Let's use it till it breaks. Cool, so we're going to go Blitz. And I'll use Vercel. So let's go over to yet another Vercel app. Why not? Continue with GitHub. I'm going to need to create a GitHub repository for this project. So let's talk about what is futurecaster. I think it's one of these two. and I have an existing futurecaster blitz. Maybe I'll just tap the existing repository, right? That would make sense. Yeah. So this is kind of what futurecaster is supposed to be. We have like this store stuff based off of Next Commerce. And so you'll be able to get merchandise eventually. And even the theme of the site is supposed to be dynamically rolled, basically. Kind of like, think about like, you know, D&D, and there's like a random roll. RNG. So even the theme of the site is supposed to be rolled. And then you get to shake the magic 8-ball over here. Boop. And you get a random fortune. You'll have a wicked evening and some mad good sleep. Thanks. Drink, and this is not really a prediction, this is just like a random blurb, whatever. So futurecaster is generating these futurecasts, which are kind of like fortunes and then also just like comments and whatever. You randomly roll them. I want those to become your possessions. You get to own them. You get to own them and add them to your account and generate art out of them and generate merchandise out of them. That's the idea here. So I was going to do this all with private tokens, but this is a perfect opportunity to use those crypto packs. So futurecaster blitz.js. Should I make a new one or reuse this one? Let's use the same one. Okay. So let's close. Now here's the thing. Futurecaster blitz.js is not up to date in the UI. Basically, I just like started. Okay, futurecast. I don't even know what the right way to log in there is. So basically, I just started that project. So it's further behind, but it's using blitz.js. Okay. So let's go to my GitHub. Do I have that one cloned down already? Futurecaster blitz.js. Yep, it's already in my VS Code, so let's open it up. So here we're going to add a new project. Nope, I didn't want to create a new folder. I want to add a new project. Add folder to workspace. Futurecaster blitz.js. Cool. Close all of the open files and navigate my shell over there. Young Savage, what's up? So let's see, check my package JSON. I think it's just going to be like blitz dev or vercel dev, something like that. Package JSON file. Here it is. Y'all should go follow Young Savage. He's like a mobile development subject matter expert. And he does some other stuff, like he plays guitar. Shan Texa says, what's up? What's up to you? Okay, so looks like I can npm start, basically. What's my income? Currently around 370 total comp per year. Cool, so that server is spinning up. What are we doing in the meantime? Let's look at the code. So here's the app. API is going to be backend stuff. And then, yeah, it's like a mixture of front-end and back-end code under one app folder. which is kind of a weird mental model to get used to, but once you get used to it, it makes a lot of sense. So here is a futurecaster form. I just want to look at the home page. So the home page will be pages. It'll be either the app file or the index file. What's the project? Oh, I need the blitz build. Did I even install this? I might need to npmi. I have no modules though. So this project is basically to, let's do that one more time. I just talked about this, that's okay. There's this thing called futurecaster that I built, and it rolls you random tokens that are like your fortunes or whatever. So this is futurecaster. You can get to it right now if you want, futurecaster.vercel.app. And then you come over here, cast your future. Boom. You'll have a wicked evening and some mad good sleep. Okay? So that is using a randomly generated token. What I want to do is make those tokens crypto instead of just like database UUIDs. I want to make them crypto tokens. Kind of like NFTs, I guess. Ugh. All this time spent criticizing NFTs and now I'm writing them. Irony of ironies. Okay. Is my app done building in VS Code? Collecting page data, compiled successfully. All right, so it's still building. And SSG, looks like it's basically done. Oh, and it went ahead and kicked on the server for me. That's cool. All right, so here is my local app. Over 600 likes, thank you so much. You're gonna get a better view if you go over to YouTube or Twitch, by the way. My project needs a similar function, Godspeed. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Okay. Part of the Moonlog series. Yeah, I guess this is like continuing the Moonlog series.
What's up?
It's awesome. It's so terrible and old. I love it. By the way, just a heads up, we got about an hour and a half remaining in the stream. And I'll probably do a part 2 later this evening, but I have a thing in a couple hours. So I think I'm using SQLite right now. So let's sign up. Sign up. And we'll make an account. I'll do john@gladly.io. Put in some nonsense here. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to put in some nonsense. Can't reach a database. Okay. So this is connected to a live remote. All right, let's go to Supabase. That's cool. Thank you for the follow. So using Supabase for a remote database, I would kind of think I would just want to do, yeah, so it's all coming back to me now, right? Like a lot of people will just use the database in prod, and then locally they'll use SQLite. The problem is that SQLite versus Postgres have like real differences that can jack up your database basically, so that you can't get like one-to-one replication, proper debugging, and so forth. So this is the futurecaster blitz.js project, so we're going to just restore that project. I had it paused, I wasn't using it. How long will it take to restore? I don't know. Maybe, could be 5 or 10 minutes, honestly, or it could be like under a minute. So let's give it 60 seconds and see what happens. Just trying to restore right now. Spend 60 seconds and try to just refamiliarize myself with our code base. So using React on the front end, here's an app. The core app component is an error boundary wrapping a get layout, and then we're passing page props into get layout, basically. Let's see, where's this component thing? So component is a variable, okay. Interesting. I guess that would be the page component. And that would make sense because here's page props. So if this is a next page component, then we look under the pages folder. And this is like a next.js opinion. So like, I think the underscores are special, but I think index would be like a page component. So I think this would be the index page. And yeah, here is a blitz page. Blitz page is strongly typed, awesome. I think component here is going to be a blitz page. Yeah, we can hover and look at the type definition. So it's a next page and it's a blitz page. So I'm going to actually rename it to blitz page component. And yeah. Does not exist on app props. Where's app props? Okay, all right. So it's baked into the app props that it should just be named component. Fine. I'll do a comment then. Why would you want to do a comment? This is a great example of like a case where you'd want to do a comment. Because I'm not interested in editing library code just so that I can avoid using a comment. Cool, that was a good refamiliarize self with the code base. And so this database is woken back up. Let's go see if it has any data in it. I'm not sure if it wipes when it wakes up. No tables. All right, I got no tables. That's okay, I'm fine with that. This is never, it was never really used in production anyway. Like I deployed it, and that's about all I did. Project API keys. Let's see. I should have a .m file. So here's .m and .m example. Database URL. So these values are different, right? Vercel git commit author name. Vercel. Yeah, they're super different. Line 5 is Git provider. Line 5 is Git provider. So we're even through 5. What about 10? Vercel git commit SHA. Vercel git commit SHA. We're even through 10. 13 is commit author name. 13 is commit author name, and it breaks after 13. Okay. env example. Cool, so I think that works. This would be, I don't know what that string actually is. Is that a pass? I'm just gonna say replace me. By the way, I would normally not show these values on the screen, but they are from the prior database that got wiped, so they're all like old. So they're like expired anyway. What are you making? A crypto fortune teller, basically. Crypto fortune teller. That's the elevator pitch, crypto fortune teller. Okay, so we have this example. Keep an eye on these, but I need the real values, right? So let me take this off screen so I'm not showing you my real values. Give me a couple minutes, please. All right, cool. So what are these values that I need? One is just the database URL, right? Cool, here's the URL and JWT secret. Here's the database URL. All right, that's good to go. JW secret. I think that's what I'm calling the session secret key, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, session secret key. Let me add a note here. So I'm adding a note, and I'll comment this into the non-secret file as well. It says session secret key in Supabase is called JWT secret. What else do I need? The service role. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is basically what's going to let me do this Supabase request. So here is the service role. And then the public key. I think I need that public key too. And then I should be good to go. Cool. We might be good. Let's see. We might be good to go. And now I have closed my secret one. So here's the public one. You can see I added this comment right here. And I'll just refresh my Supabase page. When you first load it, it does a good job of muffling or censoring the secrets. So bring this over. And you can see a couple of these values, but that's okay because they are not secrets. So like the public key, this is not actually even the whole public key, but you can see part of it, and that doesn't jeopardize my security. Do you use WSL on Windows? No, I do not. I'm open to it in the future, but I tried it, like last time I tried it, it was like terrible. And so this is still using Windows 10, so I think it might be better on the other Windows. I don't know, we'll see. Great, so let me kill my server and migrate. So none of the tables were there, right? So I need to redo my migrations. Control C, command line is sticking, so I'll throw it in the trash. Terminal, new terminal. Futurecaster, it's good to be back. I missed this whole project. This was a fun project. ls, terminal is live. Now let's, I don't know what the command is. Check package JSON. Yeah. I think you just migrate. I think you just npm run migrate. Let's see if that works or not. Failed to authenticate. My credentials are not valid. Boo! Maybe I copied a string wrong. Hold on, let's go see. Oh, I do have an env.local file. I wonder if it's like overwriting or something. Let's check that out. I have an env file and then I have an env.local file, and I'm wondering if I only updated the one. It said my credentials are wrong, right? Database credentials for Postgres are not valid. Okay, so which one of these would be the database credentials? I don't think it's my session key. I don't think that's the problem. Okay. So I think I know. I need to take this off screen again, y'all. I think I know. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yep, okay. I think I know what's wrong here. And I think I can show this to you also, at least part of it. I'll just tell you. It's just located on a different screen in the Supabase database UI. Okay, so here I am. This is like the homepage UI, right? Jack Gamer says hello. Hello. It was via remote Trojan horse. I will undo it. Nice. So this is like the database homepage UI, and this is not where you get the right password for the database. So basically, you click database, and at least what I did, maybe it's in multiple locations, I don't know, but I clicked connection pooling, and I was able to get it. So I'm not going to click that and show you, but so you can know where it's at. Cool. Oh, I do have some funky characters in there, though. Hopefully that doesn't wreck it. Let's see. This might not work because of my funky characters. I might need to reset my password. I mean, let's see. Let's not assume there's a problem, right? Let's wreck our application in production and then conclude that there was a problem the whole time. That seems, yeah, that's a smart way to do it, right? Right? What are you coding? The future. You're coding the future. Yeah, okay, it's not. Your password's invalid. Yeah, because I have weird characters in there. Okay. I think I need to reset my password. Boo, tomato. That's not their fault. They're doing the right thing. All right, so I'm going to like my Supabase preferences. Oh, maybe I can do it this way, huh? Let's see if this access token approach works. Futurecaster DB access blitz. Futurecaster blitz DB access. Oh, now y'all are creeping on my Facebook. Lit. What city, what age, how's life? I'm 31 or 32 or something. Born in 1989 in November, so 33 later this year. Boo. Near DC, life is great. Okay, so I got this token. I can show you this piece. So I didn't know this existed, right? I went to Supabase settings to reset my password, and then I noticed in access tokens, so I generated one. And so we'll see if I can use this in lieu of a password. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Sure would be nifty. Sure would be nifty if that works. It failed with a different error. SASL authentication failed? What does this mean? SASL authentication failed. Any pointers on passing the Amazon interviews? Yeah. 5 to 23 patterns. Read this. This is my article. 5 to 23 patterns to ace any coding interview. Read that one. Firebase is very easy. Nah, Firebase sucks. Firebase sucks. Postgres wins. Yeah, what is this? I think access tokens are just not supposed to be used for this. Let's check the docs. Flip it over to light mode. Haha, went there. I went there. No results in the docs for access tokens. Wow. And then the let us know. Okay. So now you get a GitHub issue at this point. Now you get a GitHub issue. This is Supabase. Do you recommend Firebase for that? I just don't like Firebase. I mean, if it works for you, go for it. I'm not like trying to persuade you or anything. Okay. So here's Supabase, new issue. The issue is going to be improved documentation. Access tokens has no search results. Describe the problem. One, I generated an access token, then used it as a DB password to connect to a DB, and it failed, yielding then I thought, maybe this is not what access tokens are used for. So I searched the docs and found no results for access tokens. Did I have an S? Access tokens. Three, the search believe this query should return. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Use local storage. No. We're dealing with cryptocurrency. You're gonna put your money in local storage? Get hacked. Your server has to acknowledge who you are. You can't log in on just local storage. That's not how you can't authenticate like that. Okay, so moving forward, thinking like access tokens don't do this. That's basically how I'm moving forward right now. Cool. Then I need to proceed as I was doing previously and just like reset my password. Cool. This is weird now that I think about it because I've been using sign in with GitHub for Supabase. So how do I reset my password? I need to be able to use a different password. I don't want to like, I don't think I was using my GitHub password there. So let me go to the database. Authentication. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Check the doc for the access token. Yeah, I just did that, right? But okay, I'll do it again. Help docs. Can I have it in here? Resetting your project password. Here we go. Thank you. Hey, Tina. Hey, Tina. Were there fries? I think I've been gypped some fries. Oh, well. Sheesh. Yo, this, can you see that? This burger has cheese in it. That's really good. Okay, so the way that they say to reset your database password is just to connect here in the SQL editor and then run the SQL to reset it, which makes total sense.